Hi. So today we will discuss about the geopolitical and diplomatic implications of attacks on Doha by Israel. And we saw that 15 jets of Israel actually bombarded on Qatar's capital Doha. And it was not Damascus, it was not Tehran, it was not Tripoli, or even not Baghdad, where they bombed. They bombed in the heart of the Qatar, in the capital of Qatar, which is doing lots of negotiations for United States of America. The negotiations that time were going for a ceasefire in Gaza, and call anything, but the Hamas people who came there were negotiators, and I have not seen any time in history when any power, when they were doing negotiations, they kill a negotiator, that too on a third country which has provided the platform. It never happens diplomatically. So, what has happened? It will change the geopolitics in a number of ways. And if you look at the comments coming from various countries, from Asian countries, from India, from Europe, there is a condemnation of this act. And we saw that first, the spokesperson of White House, she said that they informed beforehand to Qatar. But that claim was also thrown in garbage by Qatari government, and they said that that claim do not has got no basis. Then after that we saw Donald Trump on his social media platform. He condemned the act which Israel has done and called Qatar a partner, a valuable partner, and all those things. And we saw just some months back when the president of United States was in Middle East. He went to Qatar, and more than $1 trillion of investment he was bringing to United States, and he was also given in gift the aircraft, and all those things were happening. And Qatar hosts one of the biggest airbase, or the biggest airbase of United States of America in Middle East. So these attacks cannot take place without information and without support of United States, because the jets which flew were not made in China, or were not made in France, or were not made in Russia. They were all American made jets. And definitely when American hardware was being used, America was knowing everything. The airspace, now if you look at the distance and everything, I think the refueling while coming back or while going, they must have used 2 3 airspaces. Like I think they must have used the airspace of Iraq or even Syria. So if you look at all these things, all these places are airspaces are under control of United States of America. Then what about those SAMs? All those missiles, surface to air missiles of United States, which were stationed there in Qatar to protect Qatar, they were all switched off. So anti-missile system of US forces were switched off. So this shows that they were together in this act. Now, if you look at the implications of this, then I think the Gulf Arab states are not going to trust United States of America, be it Saudi Arabia or UAE or Qatar or Bahrain, anybody, any of them. They are not going to now actually trust United States. And if you look at the recent past, you start from Trump 1. That time they called Qasim Soleimani, the general of IRGC of Iran, to Baghdad, to Iraq, to discuss about ISIL and all those things. And when he was in Iraq, he was droned by United States. Then you look at recent affairs of meetings were going on between Iran and United States. and meanwhile they attacked Iran. Though just some time before the attack, when Israel had started attacking Iran, Trump said that there won't be any attack till negotiations are going on. But they did attack. And even if you look at Joe Biden's time, Joe Biden was telling Iranians that America is a democracy. And being a democracy, if one president is taking one step, the next president is not bound to it. So actually, they are celebrating this hypocrisy on name of democracy. So who is going to trust United States of America? This is a very big question. As far as Qatar is concerned, it's a very tiny country. Though it has got Eurofighters and Rafales and F-16s, all those things, all those hardwares are there with them. But still size matters. I don't think that that country will be able to do much against all these things except using some diplomatic harsh language or anything. But now I don't think that Qatar will be a platform for various negotiations. One should not forget, you may think anything about Qatar, but on call of United States of America, Qatar provided offices to Hamas. Prior to Hamas, they provided offices to Taliban, and with those Taliban's, United States of America did all the meetings in Qatar. Now they were doing there with Hamas and other countries also, like DRC, the Congo crisis. They are trying to settle down there, sitting in Qatar. So Qatar was giving platform. Now I don't think that they are going to do all these things. Number one. Number two, I think, and this is my geopolitical analysis, that now Qatar will apply for BRICS membership, and you will find Qatar very close, going close to Iran, China, and Russia.